if you're seeing this, don't take this as like a you should watch this, and more of a I'm sharing my thoughts about this, and I think maybe you should like it. Not like it's a whole like I'm forcing you to watch it, but like listen to my thoughts and possibly you might like it. So, if you don't know me, or if you're just fairly new to me, I have a deep passion of this anime called The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. Now, it may seem weird at first, but stick with me. I have 5 reasons why I like this, and I have a deep passion about it. So, here we go. First up, story. It may seem weird at first on why this exists. It's possibly like your run of the mill harem anime where basically this man is literally gets these girls that fall in love with him and they just have their own personal stuff and that's it. Well, there's more to that. So think here's the story. This man named Rentaro is the end of middle school and Rentaro here, which is our main protagonist, is trying to have in love with a girl. He's known as a great, strong, and very kind person, but the thing is, he gets rejected. Yeah, and before you say anything, that's his 100th rejection. Before you say anything, even though he has his first love at 8 months old, I'm still kind of concerned about that, but I don't care. But anyways, you know how Rentaro deals with this pain? He ends up going to the Love God Shrine, trying to see what his love life in high school would be like. He then meets the very love god of the shrine, and then they talk about the whole love thing, like soulmates, and all that. He even does a Tokyo Ghoul reference, but we'll get to that in another point. But anyways, the love god then says that he's not Rentaro's not fated to meet one soulmate. He's destined to meet 100 of them. Very cool for any boy. Well, if you want to be alone, that's fine. But still, 100 girlfriends. Not both a great blessing, but possibly a big pain when you notice that some girls can be picky and all that. But the catch is, if he has like feelings for just like one specific girl, all the other soulmates will be vanished from existence or dead. But our Chata boyfriends or king of boyfriends, which is Rentaro Aijo, will love them with the pure of his own heart, even if a single body cell or an atom will still love them through the whole journey, which I still deeply love about it. Number two, characters. Both characters in both Rentaro and the other girlfriends are actually quite interesting in my opinion. All have their own unique tropes, like for example, Hakari, one of the girlfriends, is mostly known as a very lovable person, but mostly is a horny schemer because with love she's basically blinded of. Karane is known as a mega tsundere, but mostly but can also share her feelings and thoughts and can also speak the truth. So basically, they have their own tropes, and the more of the list goes on as it gets more unique as when the anime or manga goes through. And basically, I like how all of them are very unique in their own opinions and how I can respectfully love them. Yeah. So third one, references. So most of the time in this anime, it's mostly known as a comical gag most of the time. They even break the fourth wall most of the time. But I like how most of the references they pull off, like in manga, in both anime and manga. For example, they've referenced Dragon Ball like at least 2 times. For example, they turned Super Saiyan in a baseball game, and even replicated the Spirit Bomb with instead of spiritual energy, it's tsunderes. Literally just tsundere energy. They have referenced One Piece with Kusari, the drug girl, basically becoming Zoro with 3 baseballs. And there's a lot more in the manga, but I won't explain much. But ones are Beyblade, Evangelion, and etc. There are more to this, and I like how all of them and I'm basically in like of all of it. Number 4, music. Both intros and outros in both season 1 and 2 are on my playlist, and I listen to them daily. I even have them as my alarm clocks. Seriously, I wake up to the first intro, make a timer of mine as the first outro, and have my own list of on what should I play. And lastly, on why I like this is the fandom. Most YouTubers out there actually have their own unique ways. For example, the 100 Girlfriends Corner is a great way to get used to the whole anime, and it's a great way to learn about all of the out of context dubs, which I mostly admire because before you say anything, I am a big fan of Ghost Stories and Kaguya-sama Love of War, and both dub versions, of course. Moonlight 150 is mostly known as a great summarizer of multiple girlfriend anime. These guys basically just explain is and it's more of a long form content. And one that is great reactors are Yui Dio, a great VTuber who's actually have great variety on animes, and Freelancer Amber, has a great variety of reactions on both death battles. And of course, Jacob has decided to make her watch The 100 Girlfriends, and I like her reactions. Also, as recording of this video, The 100 Girlfriends is now getting a season 3. Yeah, a season 3. People may have thought that season 2 would be the end of its series, but nah. Season 3 has now been actually announced, and it's going to be released in around July, which I am very deeply in love with, because I have been waiting for this series for a long time, and seeing it now in this timeline has made me put a smile on my face. And that's all I want to share with you. Is you now know why I love this anime so deeply with a passion, and I hope you may like it as well.